High Point, a chance to take the lead. Holt, low post touch denied. Hyunjung Lee.
Side here, they tried to on that last possession of Grady. It was knocked away. Davidson, an 8-point advantage in the paint.
First three of the night. Hyunjung Lee.
Player in his skill set to use in that position.
Hyunjung Lee unloads, left wide open, and he cashes in his. Hyunjung Lee, oh, the no-look pass down low. Nelson, invitational, not in Hawaii this year. Hyunjung Lee cashes in his third three of the night. Hyunjung Lee aims and sticks it, puts it right down the faucet. His first field goal tonight, and High Point is on a 7-0 run. Hyunjung Lee sneaks back.
You saw the defense change there from Davidson. Both times Wright went behind the screen, a hard hedge came.
Hyunjung Lee buries the corner three.
For Lee, a career high here tonight.
Right, shot deflect, Maui Invitational.
We talked about the backcourt. Here's where it comes into play against the press.
Certainly. Hyunjung Lee throws it ahead to Kellen Grady with a one-hand flush. Promising 13 points in his debut. Hyunjung Lee just registered his 9th assist, by the way, which, again, is a career high. And Lee extends his career night in the point category.
After VCU, Virginia Commonwealth in Richmond. Pull-up jumper for
the Vanderbilt football team, Commodores, has Sarah Fuller. Synchro destiny. It's all right here. Beautiful ball movement.
And shooting the ball extremely well inside and out thus far in this game.
He'll feed the big man Watson a few seconds ago from downtown, as Corey mentioned. Shot clock under 5 here. Hyunjung Lee.
They're man-to-man because the zone was not working for Coach McKillen's squad.
Watson inside, a rare miss. The rebound by Menenga.
You've got numbers right now. You got to take advantage of it. Find the open guy. Went to school with his mom. That's my family. Armando Bay coached my hoop son. Family. So when you look at the matchup, I have to say Texas, and you're a basketball fan, name me a teammate of Danny Manning on his national championship team. I believe it was 1988. This is not a mid-major conference. When you look at the facilities and you look at the resources that have been put into the Atlantic 10 in basketball.
Grady will get it to Menenga, wide open, off the mark. The putback by Jones, in and out. And the last time
to stay on the floor and stay out of foul trouble. He'll allow him to stay out there with 3. You have to recognize who your guys are.
In a year in which we need more of that.
I agree, and Kellen Grady is just one of the many examples that we've seen really throughout this offseason that has been so turbulent.
Great sense of urgency on both sides. Now less than 3 minutes to go. You don't want to start the Maui Invitational 0-2. Lee connects rather at the.
And early in this game, right now, you see UNLV wants to do it offensively, but they're
80% from the field, 4 for 5. Davidson's perfect. And that'll continue as
for UNLV has to be Davidson getting out into transition. Right now, Davidson's gotten everything they want on the offensive end of the floor, and they continue to.
Fresh 20. Huff and thought about it. Hyunjung Lee.
I was recruiting. Well, I'm sorry, not recruiting. I had a young man that I was helping with his recruiting, and reached out to Coach
Lee left open top of the key. That's his in. Texas playing the championship this year. Buzzer beater against North a year ago before really finding their stride. And he told us this week, hey, we don't want to duplicate that. We'd like to.
Packed it up and said, you know what? It has not been our tournament, but they've done a great job fighting back.
Lee, the bucket.
Played much better than what everybody has picked at the beginning of the year. Nice. Good ball movement. Grady left wide open. Lee, offensive rebound. Carter Collins is smoking hot. Georgia Southern in this non-conference battle. Hyunjung Lee fires and rattles it.
It's a rebound so far for Georgia Southern.
Lee fires. Cash. Less than 3 to play, first half. Lee, airspace. Boom. Kelvin Grady landed on the preseason first team All A-10. Hyunjung Lee.
A great passing big man for Brajkovic.
Hyunjung Lee, nice take to the
Shots are going to start to fall, and it appears to be that way for Georgia Southern.
Meninga. Glides to the cup and scores.
When a guy's 3 for 15 on the year, you say, well, okay, he can make a 3 or 2 here or there, but there's a good cut.
As they make a playoff run. Lee. As Dave Christensen checks in. He's from Denmark. It's an international laden roster for the Wildcats.
Nice ball reversal there, finding the
defense by Rhode Island. An equally good look for Lee. And he converts at the buzzer, just like they drew it up. The Wildcats of Davidson.
back, but then unbelievable job of the big man posting up and then knowing that the shooter Lee was going to be in the corner.
Malik Martin is the brother of former URI legend Hassan Martin. And Kellen Grady.
And that's what happens when you're guarding Davidson, because they have such great spacing on the weak side. You're afraid that if you leave your man, he's going to get an open 3 like that one.
Deadly.
Great job, but here's that 3, and this is off a missed free throw, and just Rhode Island by Davidson, just making sure play soft on the perimeter against Russell, make him a driver, and then when he does drive, attack, and then Lee clears.
Seven points. Aaron Neesmith and Sabin Lee, 2 NBA guys now, as Carter Collins. Second half, 10-point lead for Davidson. They've led by as many as 11. There's Trey Thomas, teardrop. Burn my hands, I gotta give it up. That avoids the extra dribbles. Nice steal, a theft from Hyunjung Lee. Grady, quick catch, 5 to shoot, fade away. Lee cleans it up inside. Lee fires, splash. Grant Huffman. Lee pulls up inside the arc. Brajkovic offensive rebound, back to Hyunjung Lee, kaboom!
He's shooting over 70% from the field, so when KO shoots, it seems to be a problem.
Good cut biters. Davidson looking for some offense. Haven't been able to score their last few possessions down. Beautiful pass. Youth on the Davidson side, but there's some youth on the Richmond side of things as well. Good mix up there for Chris Mooney as they try to make things happen in the Atlantic 10 this year. Jumper missed. Lee with the offensive, able to get the lead back up to 4.
That's his 3rd 3 for Burton. He's shooting the ball with a ton of confidence.
Floating one up in the alley-oop to Meninga.
Not having any steals. There's a steal and an assist. So you got your seniors who are roommates, Grant Golden and Jacob Gilliard, going back-to-back. Lights out from 3 in this game. His first 3 threes.
Did you see him with his face? He looked a little surprised at how high to up their protocols, the social distancing, the testing, etc. They've really done a nice job of making sure that
Duquesne doing a lot of switch. Davidson, or excuse me, Duquesne, struggling with the jump shots. Now 35%. Again, they've outscored Duquesne 10-0 in second chance points. looking to add to get everything in that you need to get in. That's why you have to rely on, he calls it it's at a 4-point possession if they could have scored there, but again, a missed opportunity for the Dukes.
That's just a toughness play by Kellen Grady.
In that regard, 9 times out of 10, good luck. You're going to have to foul.
Here's Lee on the set play off the inbound. He knocks it down from the elbow. 6-team foul in St. Joe's, so Davidson will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Nice pass inside from Lee, and Brajkovic using the window. Menenga, nice kick out for Grady. Open 3, that's strong. Lee keeps it alive, and a fresh 20. Here's Lee, ball fake, so calm in the release, and he connects from 3. Collins for Lee, he'll set, fire, count it, and a foul! Space, doesn't want to take it. Davidson instead will get it to Lee. He'll spot from 3 and drop it in.
Menenga misses, gets the ball back. Now Lee pulls up the foul line. His jumper is up and in. It's his on the elbow, loses the dribble briefly, gets it back out to Lee for 3, bangs it home. Recognizes, passes out of trouble. Now Lee, diagonal pass far side. 3-pointer, up and down. Here's a skip past Lee. Lee looking to drive. His layup will go. He just forced his will on Scott.
Edom did as we are back underway. Here's Lee with a pull-up baseline jumper. Money.
Like Ohams, can't go in and get their treatment and get recovered quite as fast.
Hyunjung Lee's effort thus far for Joel Soriano, who does not have a point. Great find from Lee to Brajkovic, and we're off a career-high 24 points. Struggled today, 1 of 8 from the floor. Hyunjung Lee, when he's open, one of the best scorers in the A-10. I mean, quite frankly, one of the most efficient, that's for sure, 53%. Here is Lee, who scores. He must have heard me. Hyunjung Lee, unselfish, finds Brajkovic, who glides to the rim.
He said you get halfway through the first half without a made 3 for Davidson. You have to be in good position. Father at the rim, sending the Wildcats on the run. Collins attacks, and Collins finishes with a left hand.
The floor, and the one thing that Coach Duquesne wants to do is see.
Lee turns the corner. Lee, lob, Brajkovic finishes it all.
His squad gets a good look.
He's played point more since Goodmanson moved on to the pros. Germany. Lee with another toe.
Momentum building for Davidson.
Lee turns the corner and attacks. And you heard the discussion of the big news in the A-10 with St. Louis coming back from the extended St. Louis. 7 of the top 100 in the net, led by St. Louis and St. Bonaventure, who's on top of the A-10. But both
in the return action. Lee, good ball fake, the drive, and 1. Howe with Huffman in his grill. No good. Lee corrals it and pushes forward to Grant Huffman. Huffman with his first. Inbound to Huffman. Lee, pump fake, mid-range jumper, gets it. For St. Bonaventure on Sunday. He looked the part of a top A-10 team today. Lee in the lane, bullies his way in.
Both of these teams are facing the rest versus rust scenario, and this is an opportune matchup for anybody that's into the A-10 tournament, because these are going to be 2 of the favorites, and to see them head-to-head, I'm thinking Bob McKillop saying after
in the country have hit.
Wow. You know who that makes happy is Steph Curry.
Add another one for Lee. Lee. He's starting to heat up. Hyunjung Lee hits his 3rd 3-pointer today.
Beautiful shooter. They can make fast comebacks once they get hot.
Hyunjung Lee starts the comeback with a 3. Here in Olean, New York, it is 53-46 St. Bonaventure. Hyunjung Lee, another one. That's his 5th 3, and that's his career high, matching it. He averages, 38+ minutes per game as Lee, why not? His 6th 3-pointer for Hyunjung Lee.
And they get a good look from it.
Holmes, the second best three-point shooter in the A10. Here's Lee cutting to the rim, count it, and a foul. Blocks in a game.
Oh, absolutely. Oshuni, everyone knows about his shot blocking prowess.
Lee from the corner in transition, buries a three to tie us. Close out by Oshiigi on the three as Lee tried to free himself. Now he gets one from the corner and splashes it home.
Welch just a step
Resilience, being grateful, being flexible, I think are the biggest words that we've heard this year. See, there is the three. Look at the rim and sell the shot.
Danga, he does pull that one in and out. Lee with the board, and he finishes.
Great job by Lee. That was quick. It's a motion, so Davidson having to rely more on their offense from the outside. No problem, though,
Open three by Lee.
Knowing you lost. I mean, that is a dumb question. And puts him in a bad position.
One window and score. Really talented kid. But I'm really impressed with 35, Luka Brajkovic. So the commute's easy.
Lee, quick trigger, hits the, and he'll get one more.
Promised him, I'm going to finish that degree, coach, and I'm coming back, and you're hanging that jersey up there. But I give them great credit because that's important.
Lee on the drive. Good opportunity to give credit to the A10 as Lee loads up another three and buries it. The A10 will be set after this one. Lee on the drive, stop, pulls up from the base and gets it to fall. Boom.
Yeah, I skull it across the
Under 5.5 to go here in the first half. Lee cutting across the lane. He loves that glass, and so maybe he is. Davidson from the get-go. They came out, went on an early 8-0 run. Lee now hanging in the air, connects again. Winner of this game will play VCU tomorrow in the semifinals.
Kolek again, a good closeout, and Lee still hits it.
With Davidson getting in is if St. Bonaventure and St. Louis have a great game and the Billikens get, oh, beautiful back cut, and the Billikens get.
It's usually the end of the game when you get tired. You make those long passes.
Here's Lee off the pass from Huffman. It's good, and Lee converts his first
ball screens, throw it to the rim, right? Make layups, high percentage shots.
Brajkovic trying to answer it. He does. Collins double teamed. Lee for three. It's good from the corner. Off the high screen from Brajkovic. Lee for three. It's good. Splashes it home.
Lee, another key cog for Davidson that has been pretty quiet. Point blank range, lays it up and in.
Continue to cut into this lead and build some of the momentum built going into the halftime locker room.
Brady to the rim with the easy layup. Lee, he'll try a deep one. Got it. Hyunjung there at Cam Hayes, one of the youngsters on this club. Lee popping out for three. Got it.
Them on their platform in comparison to the coach speaking out for everyone.
Lee hits from deep.
Syracuse has its way on the offensive end, knocking down 14 threes. It would have been an extremely difficult offseason for not only Coach Keach, but these players, knowing that that was their last basketball, and now they have an opportunity to, create their own narrative here in the NIT.
Outside to Beverly, three to shoot. Blocked by Lee.
You want to play or you don't. The Wolfpack wanted to play tonight.
They advance to the quarterfinal round. Once again, the final score, North Carolina State 75, Davidson 61. This has been a presentation of ESPN and the NCAA. For Corey Alexander, I'm Derek Jones, saying so long.